Today I'm going to be sharing with you a recipe that is really new and unique, and it is made with this palmini. So you can see palmini. These are hearts of palm noodles, and they have a texture. Really, once they're cooked, they're very close to linguini. Actually, the closest I can find. I love pasta. I love homemade pasta. And when I cooked with these, I was able to get that texture. Now, one of the things that you do have to be aware of is really rinse these noodles super well. So maybe like 5 minutes of rinsing, 2 minutes on hot, another minute or two of cold, and really then you get the flavor that you want. So you get that bland flavor that you can add your sauces to and change the flavor just like regular pasta. So I'm going to show you today how I'm going to make up kind of a phase one Alfredo-ish sauce, and it's very tasty, and it's a good option when you are craving pasta like I do. Pasta is my thing. All right, you guys, here we go. I've set out the items that we're going to use today. One of the tricks that I like to do is I like to buy this big bag of garlic at Costco. And, you know, it would always go to waste. I'd end up throwing half the bag away by leaving it in the fridge. Here's what I do. I stick it in the freezer, and then I can just pull out the garlic, and you can see I've chopped some garlic over here. And that's what we're going to use in this today. So I've got, this is my favorite broth here, this organic Imagine broth. It is the most phase one compatible broth that I have found. It's free range, so it's great. This is the Walden Farms, the Alfredo sauce. Now this on its own, it's just okay, but we're gonna spice it up with garlic and parsley and basil and make it amazing. I love red pepper flakes. I love spice. You guys gotta know that by now. And basil. So we're gonna add that to our pan here. So we're gonna start, I don't use oil to cook with, so I will cook with the chicken broth. So I'm gonna warm up a little bit of the chicken broth. And like we talked about, we're going to use these hearts of palm noodles today. So I've already got my noodles rinsed and ready to go. So we're going to cook up the garlic first, and then we will add in the noodles. So I'm going to add my garlic here. I've chopped some parsley. I'll add that in later, but we're just going to start by cooking the garlic, getting it a little bit brown in the pan. And I'm just gonna add some of my spices here. I like to kind of cook with the spices. I usually have fresh basil, but today I'm using basil from the spice jar. So fresh is always better. And then I'm going to use some of these red pepper flakes, and like I said, I'm a fan of spice. So if you don't like things spicy, then probably this isn't for you, and you can just leave this off of the recipe here. So this is an optional. All right, so we're cooking here. We're getting the garlic cooked, and let's go ahead. And we are going to add the hearts of palm noodles in here. And I like them kind of a little bit crispy, or not really crispy, but you know, just a little cooked kind of feeling. So I cook them for a little bit of time, maybe like 4 or 5 minutes cooking it. And I am going to put in, and remember that, you know, always use your serving size on the Walden Farms products. So this serving size is 1/4 of a cup, and that's what we're going to use here for this serving here. So one thing to remember also is hearts of palm is on your occasional vegetable list. So you're not going to be having it more than probably twice a week, and just knowing that's part of the deal with your select vegetables. So I'm going to cook this up for 4 or 5 minutes, and I'm going to add the parsley to it. And you can see here, a little closer version here, it's cooking away. And then we will come back and see the final product, the finished product. It is so tasty smelling, and I can't wait to get to eat this for my dinner tonight. I hope that all of you enjoyed this recipe. Make sure to subscribe to our channel and click the little bell for notifications so that you can get the next recipe. Some newest recipes that we just have posted are the tomato and basil pita wrap, and then also the pulled chicken, which is barbecued pulled chicken in the Instapot. I'm loving my new Instapot. All right, you guys, have a good one.